Okay, so I did this video. Hey there, YouTube. I'm the Caffeinated Dad. And after a lot of self-reflection, I realized that there was nothing wrong with the video. I realized that it was perfect just the way it is. Actually, this is more cringe material than anything. I look like I was trying to sell you a used car without actually showing you the used car.
I love it.
My God, you guys in your doors.
Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because I'm going to give you 5 more reasons why Northgard is going to be your RTS of 2021. This time, footage included. Also, you can enter in for a chance to win a Northgard branded Samsung Galaxy S7 tablet. That also includes one of 3 keys that are going to be available for Northgard Mobile. That also includes all of the DLC. Oh, wink. Check out the player.gg link down in the description below. You get extra entries if you follow me on Twitter and subscribe to me here on YouTube. Anyway, let's get into it. Speaking of Northgard Mobile, that's reason number 1. Northgard Mobile has already been released on Apple products, but now it will also be available on Android products starting August 24th. One thing I stress is that the Caffeinated Dad name isn't just a name. It's true. I have a mess of kids, and what that means is usually very little time to sit down and play. Northgard Mobile meets you at that medium. Being able to play on the go is arguably one of the coolest features about this game. The interface stays roughly the same with a few minor tweaks to handle mobile gaming, let's be serious, and currently you can only play against computers. But this is an awesome place to practice crazy builds, try new methods, learn the game. It's a great way to get into it. Flexibility to play during those boring times of the day can really be your saving grace. Play while you're at a family reunion, or play because your significant other asked you to watch another Grey's Anatomy episode with her. Play at a job interview. Show them how bold you are by whipping out your phone and crushing some clans. All jokes aside, being able to play wherever your phone is pretty darn awesome. The game still does cost money, $9 on the App Store or on Google Play. But to entice you, multiplayer's coming later this year. Speaking of multiplayer, I just blew out like everyone's ears. Take those great build paths and strategies that you've worked so hard with, throw them out the window. Jump into multiplayer that sees heavy military aggression and domination victories. While there is no formal matchmaking queues, you can kind of get an idea of who you're playing against. The Northgard ranking system does a great job of letting you know what type of players you're against. Starting out with Wood Division, going to Stone, Iron, Gold, Prime Steel. In multiplayer matches, you really do need to know how to minimize and maximize the potential of your clan. Knowing how much food and wood you're going to need, making sure you're getting the right upgrades, the right relic at the right time, and hitting the enemy right where it hurts at the correct time. Match modes include free-for-all, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, and follow me with this one, 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2. That's a big-ass map. Forewarning, if you've watched any of my multiplayer matches, be prepared to get thrown into the dumpster. It's tough because in the matches that you learned how to play against a computer and going through the story mode is relatively controlled. But now you're adding that aspect of against other players, and most of them are capable of pulling out a heavy military force fairly quickly. It adds a different layer to the game, which I think is exciting and also frustrating at times. But I'll tell you what feels great is getting that victory. So you got into the game a bit. Tons of fun, you're really enjoying it, but now what? You've done the campaign, you've crushed the AI. Where do we go from here? It's time to get Conquest up in this B. The Conquest game mode offers you a number of different scenarios that can be played. These scenarios are very similar to what you would see for the story mode. However, as you progress through the Conquest, your clan gains certain buffs that carry over from match to match, making some of the unique win conditions for these scenarios a breeze, and others absolutely horrendous. Game mode can be scaled up in difficulty as well. Completing a Conquest on higher difficulties can get you cool cosmetics too. Drag your friends into Conquest through their co-op mode. Being able to play with friends is what makes gaming great. Make sure to bring a butt along. Alright, to earn your like and a subscription, I will tell you one solid dad joke. What do you call a pony that has a sore throat? A little horse. I really hope you didn't Google that. That was a terrible joke. Speaking of cosmetics, they have added a number of really cool options that you can customize your clan the way that you want. The way you do this is by earning silver bars. Now, these silver bars appear daily. You'll be able to gain a few by finishing a quest or getting an achievement. Now, these achievements also line up with the Steam achievements, so it's pretty cool. You get kind of both. These daily expeditions usually are get a certain number of a certain material, so get 20,000 lore or 20,000 food within a day. Fairly simple. Or it could be as simple as just win a domination victory or win a trade victory or a lore victory. You could also earn unique skins that you had from the story mode, but then you can also use those silver bars that you've been earning to make your war chief certainly unique. This allows you to show off to everyone how badass your clan is. Oh, you got some spears. Oh, you're so unique. So if you've watched this video, or really any of my videos on Northgard, you realize that it is not your typical RTS. This RTS is extremely unique, given the fact that it doesn't focus just on one solid piece of gaming. If we look at like Age of Empires, Warcraft 3, StarCraft, it's usually about military overpowering, conquering your enemies with sheer brute force. Northgard is unique because it requires thoughtful planning as you move through the game. The first 10 minutes of the game, you're focused mainly on making sure that your clan survives, that you're getting the appropriate materials moving forward, and then you're setting yourself up for mid to late game. Instead of just pushing out with military force, you have to survive the first winter, establish your economy, you have to scout out the enemy, you have to clear a path to the enemy, unless you're the snaky boys, and then engage the enemy, and then beat them. That's a lot, but that's not always the best way to win. Domination victories are just the tip of the iceberg. If you like to focus on economy, you can try to win a trade victory or a lore victory. Or you can have more of an adventurer focus and conquer a number of different tiles, beat a bunch of baddies, and to gain the fame required for the fame victory. What I'm getting at is that all types of RTS players can find their home here at Northgard. And honestly, that's why I believe it is the best RTS on the market today. Mic drop. We'll animate that later. Also, you get to play as Vikings that are representative of animal clans. I mean, what more do you want? Just buy the game. Come on. What do you think about Northgard? Have you played it? Have you been interested? Tell me in the comment section down below. As always, I am the Caffeinated Dad, and I will see you guys around.